This Wednesday, we march. We march in numbers. We march because we are the people, and this is our land.
Asubuhi hii ya leo saa 11:30 alfajiri, vijana wa Goons kote nchini wameamka kwa ari na morali ya kupigania nchi yao. Leo ni tarehe 25 Juni 2025, siku ambayo imetangazwa rasmi kuwa siku ya maandamano makubwa ya kitaifa, huku vijana hawa wakisisitiza kuwa wako tayari kupigania haki zao bila woga. Katika mitaa ya Nairobi, Kisumu, Mombasa na miji mingineyo, maandalizi yamepamba moto, huku makundi ya vijana yakiimba nyimbo za hamasa, yakipeperusha bendera za Kenya na kubeba mabango yaliyoandikwa haki sasa na Octupi state house. Wito ambao umesambaa kila kona ya mitandao ya kijamii na mitaani, ukihimiza vijana kuelekea ikulu ya rais kwa lengo la kudai uwajibikaji na mabadiliko ya kweli.
Today, June 25, 2025, Kenya stands on sacred ground, not just in memory but in resistance. It's been 1 year since the Black Wednesday massacre during the anti-finance bill protests of 2024, where peaceful demonstrators were met with brutal force. Now Gen Z has returned, not just with placards but with coffins, paid in installments, one lipa mdogo at a time.
They are not afraid to die. In fact, many are ready. In haunting TikTok videos and viral posts, young Kenyans boldly declare, "If I die protesting, let my parents get at least cash at 2 million. That would be the highest amount I've ever given them alive." This isn't just a protest. It's a digital funeral procession, laced with both satire and sorrow. Photo shoots with caskets, candles, veils, and flower arrangements now flood social media. Some youths have written their own eulogies, speaking from the grave in advance. It's chilling, brave, and heartbreaking. Coffins by installment, a symbol of broken promises inspired by lipa mdogo, young protesters are buying their coffins on credit, a grim parody of how survival itself is unaffordable. While the government builds expressways and flies private jets, youth are crowdfunding their own burials, a quiet, poetic indictment of a system that failed them. The mortician who became a meme. TikTok's now famous mortician, Anne Mwangangi, has become a cultural symbol. Protesters are tagging her in funeral memes, flooding her inbox with advanced booking requests, and requesting body makeup tutorials. It's dark comedy, yet deeply real. Gen Z's coping mechanism is humor in the face of death, mocking a government that treats their lives as expendable. Eulogies for the living, sarcasm for the goons, even the hired goons who disrupt protests aren't spared. Mock eulogies now trend online. "Dear hired thug, we reserved a casket for you too. Kindly die with dignity." The sarcasm is biting. It echoes Kenya's youth anger at state-sponsored violence, masked in denial. In this strange, painful theater, even death is politicized and digital. Why they march? These aren't just antics for the camera. This is grief turned into protest. Gen Z is marching for jobs that never came. Education that yields no opportunity. Hospitals with no medicine while VIPs fly out for treatment, a government bloated with luxury while citizens drink poisoned water, a deputy president flaunting wealth while the public drowns in tax and debt, police brutality where bullets answer voices, empty promises and mockery of democracy. Modern Mau Mau, they call themselves the digital Mau Mau. Not because they wield machetes in forests, but because they wield memes, placards, videos, and protests in the digital jungle. The Mau Mau fought white settlers. Gen Z fights black faces in power, puppeteering neo-colonial systems built on foreign loans, police control, and elite corruption. Our enemy wears a suit now. He speaks Kiswahili and tells us to be patient while stealing our future.
And I'm also saying that they come back all of them to go back to their houses safely. Nobody will be told tomorrow. That's what they guys. Let's pray for Kenya. Don't forget to rank and share. One love. Guys, the big protestation that is ever
Shete. Guys, when I tell you guys that Kenyans are not human, like these people are not, they are not human. They are different. They are on their own league, on their own lane. Like these people deserve their own special continent. Like just look for one continent, tell them, name the continent after them, then give it to them. That you guys should just stay here. You guys think I'm joking. When I say these guys are from another planet, like you guys think I'm joking. Okay. For those of you who don't understand Swahili, we understand Swahili, We've been speaking Swahili all my life, we all this one, So what she was saying, okay, no, not what she was saying. What actually happened was that the Kenyan Gen Z who were planning the protest, the Mandamando or Mando protest on the 25th. So this lady now is a mortician. She's a mortician. So they had to send her money. Like some Kenyan citizens now, some Kenyan Gen Zs now sent her money that okay, take this 1K shilling. In case if I die, you should bring me to your mortuary. So just like soldiers. Like okay, you are going to war, and you know that okay, we have 10 going to this war, but for sure, some of us will not come back with us. You understand? So you already crossed your mind like whatever happened is okay. I don't care. I'm going out there for two major reasons. One is either I die or I come back home. How do you drag with people that has this kind of mindset? How do you compete with them? How do you want to beat them? I don't get. Even if they hear gunshot, they will still go there because they have crossed their mind. Like, I want to die. Guys, by yourself now. Okay, the only thing remaining is going there, price your casket and tell them this is the type I want, this is the color I want, this is how I want it to be built. Guys, them machete. These guys are something else, honestly. Their courage is to be studied. Like, we need to learn their courage. We need to, guys, well, whatever you do, stay safe. Whatever you do out there, stay safe. I still love you. I still love you guys.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here to give you tips in preparation for tomorrow's Kimbi Kimbi. Make sure, first and foremost, that you're well nutritioned. So in the morning, have a proper meal and not junky food. Eat protein dense and proper carbohydrates. So mimi nitakula ugali na kuku asubuhi na nitaweka mboga yangu hapo ndani. And then when you're going out, make sure you have a bottle of water to stay hydrated. You can also pack a glucose just in case, because energies might run out. It might be a bit too sunny. And before the walk, we're going to stretch. You can do a bit of, arm circles. Make sure that your muscles are loose. You do static lunges from side to side, leg swings. Make sure that you don't just instantly start moving explosively. Make sure your muscles are loose. And then
this is the last thing I want to say before I die tomorrow. They told us, go to school. Education is the key, they said. We sat in classes with no windows. We studied in torn uniform on empty stomachs. We believed them. Our parents believed them too. They gave everything. Sold cows, missed meals, broke their back just to see us wear that gown. And years later, here I am, graduated, jobless, hopeless. Turns out, the key only opens doors if your father knows someone. If your uncle is a big man, if your name already matters. And those of us without names, we stay outside, knocking, forgotten. Then they say, start a business. But even small dreams are not safe here. Kanjos will come, or even the goons they send. They won't just destroy your stall. They will scatter your future like trash. So, if I die tomorrow, maybe my parents will be given 2 million. Maybe that is more than I could ever give them alive. So, shoot me close range. don't leave me like others, breathing but broken. Because in this country, we were told to dream, but never warned this would kill us. This country is not safe, not for people like us.
What I will tell my Gen Z's brothers and sisters is to fight on. Soldier on. It is not over until it's over. Tomorrow, commemorate your fallen soldiers in honor of your fallen soldiers. Be present, be visible. A lot can be said, a lot might be done. But I urge you, I'm with you. On a scale of between 0 to 10, I'm with you at 11, supporting you 101%. Do it, make us proud. We are with you. I'm in support.
Fungeni macho tuombe. Mungu, tazama mimi na huyo mwenye anani watch. Tunaenda kuwa na 1 year anniversary. Lakini sio ya mapenzi. Tunaenda kuamka asubuhi mapema tupange line ya Super Metro kama watu wanaenda kazi. Lakini this time ni kazi ya kujitolea. Tunaomba tusifutwe kazi kama hatujajengea wazazi wetu. Tunaomba colleagues wetu wasijengwe za macho na HR wamsaidie kutufuta kazi. Mungu, tunaomba tusifungue pay bill sababu ya kufutwa kazi kama hatujajipanga. Tazama ni sisi watu tunajenga soja za chai. Usikubali atumie hiyo nguvu kusaidia bosi kutufuta kazi. Tuko na wazazi. Tuko na siblings. Tuko na wapenzi. Tuko na marafiki na ni sisi wanategemea. Usikubali tufutwe kazi. Tunaomba
Mam, nakupenda sana kama star make it. Unakumbuka Kenya ulikuwa unaniambia nikiwa mdogo? Mimi ni mwanaume, nipigane tu. Nisishindwe na kitu yoyote. Na 25 siwezi kaa kwa nyumba mam, lazima nitokee. Na wewe jua tu kama star make it mam. Kama star make it mam, wewe jua tu nakupenda. Nakupenda mam sana. Wewe jua tu hivyo, kama star make it nakupenda. Na si wewe peke yako. Nyinyi wote hadi masista zangu. Nawapenda sana. Lakini 25.
So hi guys, 25th is tomorrow. We are so excited. My eulogy is ready. Yeah, babura tu nisiziki ushago. He, wasiniki ushago. Mimi msewa tau. And also my M-Pesa is 0. Definitely sikuwa na do. I've suffered enough. So M-Pesa yangu iko 0. Bank I think iko na 200. Hata stapea mtu penju. What do you mean utenda withdraw 200 kwa bank? Yeah, superstar. Yeah guys, if you don't meet again, I didn't love people, I just love dogs. Bye till next time.
Saseni guys, kesho tukutane kama kawaida CBD. Alafu nataka kuambia Anne Mwangangi kitu. Mimi nikifika huko kwako hiyo bezi yako uniweke draw ya karibu. Unajua sisi ni Waislamu. Mamangu amesema uniweke draw ya karibu ndio Waislamu wakikuja wanipate haraka. Sisi tunazikangwa immediately. Si ndio mama? Alafu Ruto Embola mtu ni maandamano.
Maandamano kashi.
Maandamano tunaandamania nchi yetu. Mama, unalipa 2 milioni nikikufa utaki?
Sindenyako tawe.
Mama, maandamano si
nikupata kwa maandamano.
Mamangu amesema kesho uniweke karibu. Mamangu anapenda maandamano.
Ewe.
Alo, right now bookings zinaendelea pale kwa Anne Mwangangi and this is the procedure. Kama unafanya booking, unasema place ungependa kuwekwa, unasema shida unakuaga nayo na unasema kitu wazazi waambiwe. Very simple and clear. Kama uko na shida ya kifua, usibook kwa fridge tafadhali. Kama unakuaga na allergy ya perfume, book karibu na dirisha. Kama upendangi kelele, book na pale nyuma ndo watu wanaletwa wasikupigie kelele. Alafu kama wewe ni last born au shoutingwi sana, make sure una book place yenye hautaambiwa songa hivi tuweke mtu mwingine. It's that simple. Kama hujui kubook, enda pale kwa page ya Anne Mwangangi, soma comment section, utaona the right procedure na slots ni limited. Ahead of tomorrow, limited slots pale kwa Anne Mwangangi. Only the brave ones can understand. Wewe mwingine enda upige kelele na huko. Alo.
Kesho mkikuja maandamano tafadhali mkumbuke kubeba power bank. Hatutaki kuvurutana hapo ndani kwa Anne Mwangangi juu ya socket. Juu socket ziko chache. So mbebe power bank. Number 2, kama wewe ni mkale, ensure umesema mapema ili Anne Mwangangi asisumbukane kukufunga mdomo. Menu zibaki nje hivi. Okay? Number 3, kama wewe ni Mkikuyu, tunajua Wakikuyu mnaishingi na masingu baba zenu wako. Mseme mapema ili pesa ikitolewa hiyo 2 million ni mama anapewa. Alafu lastly, mjue tu vizuri kwamba kila mtu atakufa, kila mtu atauawa na pesa zitatolewa. Lakini kama una mzazi, sema mapema. Hatutaki ukufe bure alafu pesa hiyo 2 million iende bure. Sema mapema. Hapa.
Daddy.
Ende
Mana.
Na nikiuliwa?
Kaliwa.
Unataka niuliwe?
Tutapata 2 million.
Ni Kenya peke yake mtu atajilipia mochari before akufe. Tarehe ni kesho. Na watu washaanza kulipa mdogo mdogo huko Anwangangi. Sasa VIP imejaa. Wale wa regular tukutane city mochari kama kawaida. Na hii ni Mkenya kawaida Goons. Mtafute yenu hatutawaacha. Tunaenda wote.
Nimepanda basi ya usiku na kama hatimaye niliambiwa kuna shughuli inahitaji mbogo. Waswahili wanasema hayawi huwa. So hatimaye imekuwa. So hasa wakicheza kama wao itakuwepo asubuhi na mapema. Kata walinipiga kijiti, lakini African solutions for African problems. Sidio?
Correction. Article 206 ya Kenyan Constitution inasema aje?
Inasema youth ni miaka 18 hadi 35.
Hao wenye wanajiita mayouth na wako 40 nyinyi.
Achani kutumia youth vibaya. Nini wazee? Correction.
Mayouth wanapendana, correction.
Mobilizing, and we are telling the young people who are being used by politicians to come and cause mayhem in town and steal from the people that we are in the middle of revolution, so choose your side. The revolution will remember those people who have chosen you their side well.
Unasikia CCTV zimewekwa ni nini? Hizo ni vitu tu za kutufanya to feel ni kama tumekuwa battered up. Wanatupaka tu peanut butter, lakini wewe jua tu mzee, hizo ni machocha, hizo ni stories za jaba. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo inaweza happen.
We can't keep losing our young people anyhow. We can't keep losing people at the hands of the police. And that means we must be able to protect ourselves. And we must design ways to protect ourselves because the state has failed in its role to protect its people.
Correction.
Mabadiliko bila feeling.
Ya kesho si maandamano.
Ni safari ya haki.
Article 244 ya Kenyan Constitution.
Polisi linda uhai na mali ya binadamu.
Maintain law and order.
Nasemaje? Respect people's rights and their freedom.
Correction.
One time ni kama imeanza huku ni half time, wanasema half time. Dada, sahi ni half time, si one time. Half time.
Wakenya wenzangu, hamjambo. Hii mwaka on June 25th, nataka kuambia kwamba lazima tukumbuke wale vijana ambao waliuliwa na serikali. Walipigwa risasi kwa hii barabara ya Parliament Road. They were innocent. They were in the streets to protest for lower taxation. Walikuwa vijana ambao hawakuwa na makosa, hawakuwa wakora, wakauliwa na serikali ya Ruto. Lazima tuwakumbuke, tusiwasahau. Walimwaga damu yao kwa sababu ya nchi hii yetu. So on June 25th is a national holiday. Hakuna kwenda kazi, hakuna kwenda shule. Either tukae nyumbani ama tuende kwa barabara tuwakumbuke. Upeperushe bendera ya Kenya in their memory because their sacrifice should never be forgotten. Hao vijana walikufa ndio tutembee. So in their memory we must pause for one day, June 25th, and celebrate their lives. June 25th is a national holiday. Wherever you are, stop and remember those who paid the highest price for our freedom and for Ruto to go, because Ruto must go. Lazima aende. Ni mkora, ni muuaji, ni wazimu, and you cannot be led by a madman. We refuse. So stand up and be counted. Do not fear. Get up, stand up, fight for your rights. Usitiki kuwa slave wa serikali ya Ruto. So nakwambia kwamba hiyo day ni haki yako kuandamana ama kukaa nyumbani, lakini usiende kazi, usiende shule. Kama uzienda kwa barabara, kaa nyumbani. Let's remember our heroes because they deserve to be remembered.
Mr. President, this boy, 12-year-old, took 8 bullets into the body of a 12-year-old boy. What would you tell the mother of that boy?
That boy is alive, right?
No, it's not.
Kennedy Onyango died.
He's died.
So he's the one who died?
Yes.
So you're not talking about the person who was shot with rubber
bullet? Hapa nilipigiwa simu na Dennis Itumbi akiniambia rais anataka kuongelesha mama. Nikashika simu akaongea akaniambia mama Kennedy habari yako. Nikamwambia sio mzuri hata kidogo. Akaniambia sawa nimesikia na nimeona na nitakuita. Tukae chini tuongee na nimekisua haki ya huyo mtoto imepatikana na nitakufanyia vile mimi nasafanyiwa kama msasi. Nawaambia saini 1 year. Hakuna kitu imefanyika kwa hii Kenya. Msidi mkituombe. Ahadi yote tulipewa, ahadi yote nilipewa. Hakuna imefanyika. Kama sio Mungu. Kama sio Mungu.
Mi siwezi kubali mtu wako na 10 years lifespan, mtu wako na 5 years lifespan kunidisaidia maisha yangu. Kesho natoka maandamano because there is a Kenya that I want, a Kenya where education is free, a Kenya where there is medicine in the health sector, a Kenya where the deputy president does not go around dishing out money. My money yenye nalipa nikinunua vitu za VAT kwa supermarket. A Kenya where everyone is responsible, a Kenya where a police does not shoot in front of cameras and go scot free. And tomorrow I will be mobilizing my fellow Gen Z. We need to have a policy reform. Kama kuna askari ameshikwa akishoot mtu mwenye ni innocent hana weapon, that askari should also be hanged.
Some startling revelations from Dennis Okari on Spice FM today. Take a listen.
I mean the protests, Tuesday's protests, and including future protests. My source told me the plan was there are groups that had been identified, and each group had a role and tools that they were going to use in these protests. But what was the most scariest thing I heard is the plan was try and stab a few women in town, because the effect of stabbing a man is different from the effect of stabbing a woman. So you'll draw public outrage. When now the calls are, see what these protests are doing to our women, to our mothers on the streets. So blame it on the protesters that, look, they are criminal outfits that have infiltrated these protests, and therefore the more reason to ban them. And so the plan, and I remember I told you last week before this happened, the plan was they're going to get into the city, beat up people, stab, and the target was specifically just try stab 1 or 2 or 3 to make the headlines.
And you remember
what's happening?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Last year we had a concert at Uhuru Park, and we told the police not to show up, and we ensured that everyone who came for the concert was safe. So we want to give Kenyans an assurance that on Wednesday, across the country, Rex Mom is here, and other mothers who lost their sons, we are going to Parliament to present a petition, and we're telling Kenyans you are going to be safe. Don't allow some small drunk thugs sent by the governor and the president to intimidate you. They're more peaceful, peace-loving Kenyans than those small goons. So my assurance to all Kenyans, if you come to the streets on Wednesday, you are going to be safe. We shall be there. And guess what? I'm coming with my kids. Come with your kids. Those streets belong to us. Tutakuwa kwa barabara na watoto wetu, tukienda kumbuka wale ambao tulipoteza. Tuonane Wednesday kwa streets. Viva.
This life, no balance. So many of you has been coming to my DM to ask me, Doctor, why have you not made a video about Kenya? Doctor, why have you not made a video about Kenya? What is trending in Kenya? The reason why I have not done a video about Kenya is because right now, Kenyans are going through a lot. For the past week, Kenyans has been protesting. Kenyans has been protesting against bad government, against police brutality. And as I'm talking to you now, a lot of people has been unalived. A lot of people has been unalived during the protest. And guess what? Kenyans are not relenting. Kenyans are not relaxing, because 25th of June, Kenyans are heading straight to the parliament to go and stage the biggest protest of all time. One thing I love about Kenyans is that they are relentless. Whatever they want to achieve, they will achieve. Whatever Kenyans want, they must get. That is one thing you must know about Kenyans. And guess what? I don't know what is wrong with all these some politicians, some African politicians. Do you know that as Kenyans are protesting, we also have some protesters that are protesting against the protesters? Hey! I don't know if you understand that statement. There are some protesters protesting against people that is protesting against bad government and police brutality in Kenya. Nobody know how they organize themselves, but these are protesters protesting against protesters. Where are we even heading to in Africa? Can't we work together to achieve a goal? Why are protesters protesting against protesters?
Not be juju be that.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing new under the sun. The reason why I have not made a video about Kenya is this. Kenyans are protesting. Kenyans are going through a lot. Please pray for Kenya. Because as I'm talking to you now, this is not a joke. A lot of people has been unalived. A lot of people has lost their life in Kenya. Pray for Kenya. When we are praying for Kenya, also add Nigeria. Those ones, their own is worse. I pray that one day, and I believe, one day, Africa will be great again. Thank you.
A moment like this last year, we were preparing ourselves for something bigger than ourselves, to go to the streets and march against a finance bill that was very punitive together. We were packing our bags with water, Colgate for tear gas. We were calling each other, arranging meeting points. Nobody mobilized us. We mobilized ourselves because we were fighting for a better Kenya. And that day, on June 25th, we met on the streets as one people, one voice, regardless of tribe, political lines, social status. We had one hope in our country. We danced, we laughed, we met friends, lovers, dreamers, and we were marching for one cause. Regardless of the darkness that followed after that day, we can never forget what we established and what we formed together, united as a people. And that is what we remember tonight. And we call our family and friends and remind them that tomorrow they must show up again, whether in the streets, in their art, in their spaces, because Kenya is still bleeding and we need to liberate this nation.
Hi guys, spend a day with me as a paid goon. This is me before the activity. I'm so excited. Now this is me being paid to go and distract people's property. Now I'm off to town, and then this is me at night. The doctor is telling me that SHA is not working, but I tried to apologize to the protesters na hawakusikia. Anyways, bye.
You there, second desk, blue jacket. What is your name?
My name is Alexis.
Alexis, please leave my lecture room. I don't want to see you at one of my lectures ever again.
I don't understand.
I am not going to ask a second time. Thank you. Why are there laws? What are laws for? Anyone?
Social order?
To protect a person's personal rights.
so that you can rely on the government?
Justice? Thank you. Tell me, was I unfair to your classmate just now? Indeed I was. So, why didn't any of you protest? Why didn't any of you try and stop me? Why didn't you want to prevent this injustice? You see, what you have just learnt, you wouldn't have understood in 1,000 hours of lectures unless you lived it. You didn't say anything because you weren't affected yourself. And this attitude speaks against you and against life. You think it doesn't concern you, so it's none of your business. Well, I'm here to say, if you don't help bring about justice, then one day you too may experience injustice, and there will be nobody there to stand before you.
A man joins politics in 1992. There's bloodshed. He joins the parliament in 1997. Bloodshed. He's a major party in 2007, 2008. Bloodshed. His party's re-election is contested in 2018. Bloodshed. He becomes president in 2024. Blood spills on our streets every damn day. And the perfect example, there is no even perfect example, because what happened today was just crazy work, to be honest. And then the speech following after that, I don't know, man.
I don't know about you guys, but as for me, any content that is not related to what is happening in my country right now, I'm scrolling past it. In solidarity for those young soldiers who have been on the battle for justice, I just, my guilt, my Kenyan guilt cannot allow me to just be comfortable in watching other content. I feel like, right now we have to be on the know of what is happening in our country from time to time. I don't know about you, but as for me, that's how I feel. Thank you.
An innocent person like me to be dragged all the way here, really, is a matter that baffles me. To me, the allegations that have been made here sounds to me like they can only be possible in a movie.
Hi Kenyans, mi sina maneno mengi. All I want to say is Ruto must go, like yesterday. Bye.
Enyewe, Ruto must go. Enyewe, Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go. Enyewe, Ruto must go. Wash fire, Ruto must go. Enyewe, Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go.
Pale kwa mlima Kenya tumefukuza Kasongo, amekwenda kabisa. Hapa kwenu mmemfukuza Kasongo, aende asiende? Kasongo aende asiende? Atembee asitembee? Wangapi wanasema Kasongo aende? Sasa huyu Kasongo tunataka akuwe one term. Sema one term. Nikisema harambe, munasema na sauti ya juu one term. Harambe! 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 Nikisema Kasongo, munasema one term. Kasongo! Kasongo! Huyu mtu alikuja pale kwetu na Biblia akatudanganya. Si mnajua alitudanganya? Nyinyi mlikuwa mnamuelewa. Sisi kama tungesikiza nyinyi hatungepotea. Lakini sasa tumemjua. Tunamuonea 18. Tunataka tushikane na nyinyi. Kwa hivyo nyinyi, jezi mpo? Jezi mpo? Nyinyi ndio dawa ya Kasongo. Jezi mko? Jezi mko? Jensi, nyinyi ndio mtaokoa Kenya. Na tunataka muandikishe vitambulisho. Alafu mchukue kura. alafu mtaamka saa 9. Kasongo aende wapi? Aende wapi? Kasongo aende asiende? Atembee asitembee? Haya, tukisema Kasongo one time, Kasongo. Kasongo.